Grand Rising, happy today, Anke Ma'at. Welcome back to another episode where we are going to be unpacking the rest of the things that align us with the season of Nude. Those who are new here, you are welcome, more than welcome. I think we do have an intro episode where somewhere it should be the first thing that you see when you enter here. But yeah, we are talking about the principle of Nude today. So welcome everybody, as long as we're coming with love and light. Yeah, today we're not venting or clocking on this episode, but yeah, we have a vent or clock later on. But yeah, welcome back. And yeah, I just want us to finish the other two things that we did not speak about for the season of Nude, because we are now literally 10 days away from the African New Year. Woohoo, new beginnings. Asar Teneth, Asar's out of confinement, fully returned, and it's gonna be introduced by the spring equinox. But we're gonna do a quick episode before next week. So next week is going to be a bit hectic for me, so I will not be around except for the pre-recorded episodes. Yeah, but those who do want to see new episodes dropping, like the notification bell, enable your notifications in your app for YouTube, and yeah, you'll see when new content drops. So next week, Hakeyo at all, that is when now I'm going deeper into Nude. So yeah, I do have a few pre-recorded episodes. But yeah, I just want us to have a final episode and just unpack this African New Year, what this African New Year is. But for today, we're just finishing off with the principle of Nude. Together, chavicho. All right, so the things that we did not cover, so it'll be a quick one. I'm hoping we're going to do this in less than 10 minutes. But the tree that aligns us with the season, the Sycamore tree, and then the Cynthia, the season, the Ambergris. All right, so we covered the incense, I think last week's episode or the other week, I can't even remember. But yeah, we are within dimensions. Yeah, so some of us, we are surviving on pepper tea. So if you want something to drink during the day and you're tired of the waters and you are strict like me, you're not doing the shakes, you're not doing the blends and stuff, and are only eating after 6, so you can survive pepper tea. So that also helps elevate and raise consciousness, and also yeah. So let's get into today's episode. So the Sycamore tree, so this is one of these ancient trees. You know, you'll find it in a lot of religious texts. You'll find it in, for those who do spirit work, they will reference to this as well. But this is an ancient tree, and it does not belong to anybody's religion. Yeah, because yeah, for me, the only true religion is nature. So the Sycamore tree would represent different things in a spiritual aspect, right? So it would definitely represent fertility, would represent protection, would represent divinity, eternity, also used as symbols for love as well. So in my grandmother's garden, there's a very ancient one. It's a fig tree. So a fig tree is also part of the Sycamore family. And yeah, so that I've mentioned that it also offers protection. So protection would obviously be in a spiritual sense, right? And yeah, if you're more interested, or you still of the plagiarized religions, you can also find it in a lot of examples in that. But yeah, I don't want to elevate things that do not resonate with anymore. But yeah, so we have this ancient tree in my grandmother's garden. And what I've noticed is every year, like, they would try to cut it down, but somehow it would, you know, regrow and resprout and still bear fruit, you know. So that speaks to the eternity of this tree, right? And which links back to the principle ya rona ya Nude. Remember, we did say the beginning and the end, the alpha and omega. Yeah, so this is the season everything. So this is time for reflections again for those who missed our intro episodes on Nude and what we've been discussing about goddess Nude. Right? And then yeah, so fertility as well. We did link fertility to Nude. We did link, so fertility as well. Remember, you need to think of it in a sense of abundance, and I take a little bit, I can expand it and make it more, you know. So watch the people by the Nude season around you. And also we did say divinity, so, and the whole royalty. I still on episode on the lapis lazuli, a very royal stone. So I will do that lapis lazuli stone. So maybe I should take advantage and just drop it today, and then yeah, post it just before Ning Ning. But yeah, so I did mention that but by the season, all the ones that are in my life, so they're like the finer things in life, you know. They would regard themselves as royalty, and you know, it's Tina Selana, and yeah, literally my girlfriend. Yeah, if she had her way, I'd be her doll, and she'd want to dress me. And but yeah, keep out baratang style fashion. They like smelling good, they like looking good, they like, you know. So yeah, she wants, I know she definitely wants to pick out the clothes that I wear, you know. And yeah, she's very, what's the word, yeah, but Kibo Mbone, they like looking good. They like, you know, representing and saying Bona ki di kgoshigadi or ki di kgosi or whatever it is, you know. But in, yes, I was actually even with a very, very amazing friend of mine last weekend, and I relate to her that, you know what, ever since um stepping into this content, yeah, like I see like you, I've been saying this about you, but you make a lot of sense. So she's very regal, she's very, was it, she carries herself quite well, you know. And this is a person I've known for 19 years now, right? And so she's always exuded that, and this regalness and this queenship, you know. But yeah, so that is the Sycamore tree, the fertility, the protection in a spiritual sense. So if you have this in your garden, yeah, so it works in a similar manner as your Mphethikazi, or yeah, because it is an ancient tree, and with ancientness there's ancient knowledge embedded in there. But I also want to share, but I'll share this when I'm also reflecting back on my psychedelic trip. But I came back from Dimensions just yesterday, and yeah, it's amazing. But anyway, let's get into the scent as well. So ambergris, it is a substance that is found in perfumes, you know. So especially these I see there's a trend of now we'd say they're from the Middle East, but not actually. And yeah, this being a Middle East, yeah, something ifele a Middle East halile ko Africa. Something decide, are you part of us, are you not part of us? But yeah, also, yeah, I think I did touch on this on another thing. But anyway, you know, these, what are they called? But these they would say the Arabic, yeah, but they're not Arabic. Anyway, yeah, so this is a substance that is found in the sperm whale. All right, yeah, yeah, so it's a substance that I found in sperm whale. So from either its intestines, and it would literally be sperm whale. Shit, what did I say? Sperm whale. Did I say sperm whale? Yeah. Anyway, so this is a substance where it's secreted from the sperm whale. So it's either sperm whale vomit or fecal matter, and then it floats around there and it hardens and becomes like this musky substance. So that is why I reference back to these perfumes that are now remaking a comeback. But yeah, it's I know this long lastingness of perfumes. Yeah, Kiki, I think for those who are into the eau de toilette and eau de parfum, and yeah, and I've seen it in a movie as well. It's called, what is it? But yeah, it's these freaky movies, The Perfume Man or something like that, where if it's more oil based, it lasts longer. So back to the nude people that like smelling good, that like looking good and whatnot. So this is, yeah, so this is a sperm whale vomit basically, and this is all fecal matter, and it's collected because when it hardens, it becomes like a nice lump, but it's very expensive as well. So the controllers of the world as well, but against the restrictions where you're not allowed to like maybe go beach and there's a sperm whale or whatever, and it secretes this thing, you're not allowed to collect it, you're not allowed to harvest it, yeah, only got the licenses and like as a balloon people and click and click. Yeah, so you need permission to basically harvest this thing, and this thing can go for about 40,000 US dollars for kilogram A1. That's how expensive it is. So Bo Chanel #5, they also use these things. So yeah, those are the things that align us the other things that align us the principle of nude, and yeah, why they are linked to the principle of nude. And Ambergris is a very rare and very, yeah, it's a very rare substance. Well, maybe rare because of how it's controlled, but Yeah, because I feel that the world has just given everything in abundance. It's just as humans. Yeah, this bunch of people rahlopha man rahlopha. But yeah, those are the things that align us with the season of noon. So Anka and Ma'at, happy today. Catch us on the next episode. We do have another episode dropping, and yeah, just wanna, what else is missing? I hope I did cover everything else, right? So yeah, take care of each other, love each other. Anka and Ma'at, happy today.